story picks up immediately after the events of Predator, Badlands, where Dek, the young female Yautja warrior who defied tradition and forged an unlikely alliance with a human, has earned the right to ascend as a clan leader. But in the world of the Yautja, power is never handed over without blood. Act 1. The coronation on the desolate volcanic planet of Yautja. Prime's outer colony, a massive stone arena carved into obsidian cliffs, serves as the ceremonial ground for Dek's coronation. Thousands of Yautja warriors, hunters, and elders gather in ritual armor, their bio-helmets gleaming under twin moons. The High Elder raises the ancient crown, a skull-forged ceremonial piece from the greatest hunted prey in Yautja history. Dek stands center stage, unmasked, her face bearing new ritual stars from her battles on Earth. For one moment, everything is still. Then the ground shakes. A massive explosion tears through the western wall of the arena. Fire, debris, and chaos erupt in every direction. Yautja warriors scatter. The crown is lost in the rubble. The attack was no accident. It was meticulously planned by the Krakto faction, a radical splinter group of Yautja rebels who believe Dek's alliance with a human disgraces their entire species and makes her unfit to lead. Act 2. The hunt reversed. Dek survives the blast, wounded but alive. 3 of her closest blood hunters are killed in the explosion. Emerging from the smoke and fire, she removes her shattered helmet and stares into the chaos with cold, calculated rage. The Krakto faction has not only tried to kill her, they have kidnapped the High Elder and disappeared into the Badlands, a forbidden wasteland on the planet's far continent where exiled Yautja, rogue creatures, and ancient traps make survival nearly impossible. With her honor destroyed and her claim to leadership erased, Dek faces a choice: retreat and regroup, or enter the Badlands alone and take back what was stolen. She chooses the hunt. Armed with a rebuilt plasma caster, twin wrist blades now forged from an alien alloy stronger than anything on Earth, and a new adaptive camouflage suit designed specifically for the volcanic terrain, Dek enters the Badlands. The environment itself is a weapon. Geysers of acid mist, gravity distortion fields left from ancient Yautja weapons testing, and massive predatory creatures that even seasoned hunters fear. Act 3. Enemies and allies. Deep in the Badlands, Dek encounters an unexpected ally, a disgraced male Yautja named Thrak, once a legendary hunter who was exiled for refusing to kill an unarmed prey. Though their initial meeting erupts into a brutal fight, one of the most visceral hand-to-hand Yautja combat sequences ever depicted, they eventually recognize a shared enemy. Together they navigate the Badlands' deadly terrain, dismantling Krakto ambushes with brutal efficiency. The Krakto faction is led by Varek, a towering Yautja elder whose body is a living gallery of trophies, bones and skulls fused directly into him over decades. He is not merely a warrior, he is an ideologist, a Yautja purist who believes their race has grown soft through contact with lesser species. Varek wants to restart the Great Purge, a legendary ancient practice where Yautja would eliminate any clan that showed mercy. Act 4. The final confrontation. The climax takes place in the Krakto's hidden fortress, a crashed ancient Yautja warship half buried in volcanic rock, its interior still partially functional, its weapon systems dangerously unstable. Dek fights through waves of elite Krakto hunters in close-quarters combat through dark corridors, lit only by plasma flame and bioluminescent blood. She reaches Varek in the warship's core chamber. The fight between Dek and Varek is the centerpiece of the film, an extended, brutal duel mixing traditional Yautja ritual combat with raw survival instinct. Varek is larger, more experienced, and nearly kills Dek twice. But Dek uses terrain, improvisation, and the warship's own unstable reactor to turn the tide. She defeats Varek, but refuses to take his head as a trophy, a deliberate act that signals her new philosophy of leadership. Epilogue: A New Code. Dek returns with the High Elder. Though her coronation was destroyed, the Elder publicly recognizes her victory in the Badlands as proof of her right to rule, not by tradition, but by action. A new ceremony begins, simpler, stripped of pomp. Deck is crowned not in an arena, but in the open Badlands she conquered. In the final shot, she looks skyward. A transmission arrives, coordinates from Earth. Something has awakened. The next hunt is already waiting.